Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading here today at MadWorldTarot Sunday as I'm doing the readings. And I'm going to be looking at a rather fun story that came out of that ridiculous aviation award at Harry, the ceremony that Harry attended on Friday. And the first thing that actually emerged from that awards ceremony was a picture, a selfie of Prince Harry beaming next to someone that I had never heard of before, but now I know actually far too much about, and this is Prince, and I use that term very loosely, Mario Max Schaumburg-Lippe. He's a pretend German royal, the king of trash TV, allegedly so-called in Germany. And it's now the headlines on the Daily Mail. It's taken the Daily Mail a while to get to the story, but they're having great fun with it because this guy is very tacky, very trashy, according to the actual head of the German royal family that he pretends to be a member of, Prince Alexander. Prince Alexander has come out to warn Prince Harry of associating with this Mario Max character because he is so trashy and so tacky and so fraudulent. Basically, he's trading on a name that isn't rightfully his. It's a complex story. You can go into it and research. He was adopted as an adult by somebody. His stepfather was loosely associated with this German royal family, and ever since he has sort of clung on to this title for maximum effect for himself. He's been on a shopping channel merching a wealth elixir. He has appeared on the German version of Celebrity Big Brother, a travel show to do with boobs, just trying to get that one past the computer that monitors. It censors all of us, a machine censoring us here on YouTube. Hello, machine. So it's now become an interesting story that this was the first glimpse we've got of Hasbeen at this awards show, not with Jeff Bezos, not with Lauren Sanchez or John Travolta, but with this trashy guy who is trading on his full royal title. Apparently he's even gone so far as to rename himself Prince, so they can't take the Prince title away from him. I don't know if that's apocryphal or not, but that is what I have heard in the quick rummaging around I did getting ready for this reading. I'm going to do a little 5-card reading with the Pulp Tarot. It seems good and trashy, and unfortunately I do lots of readings on trashy characters on this channel as a result of the company that Harry and Meghan now keep, and so I have to have these trashy novelty tarot decks. I do have some very beautiful and spiritual ones, but we seldom get to see them on this channel. Let's remind you while we're talking about things like that, it is just tarot for fun and entertainment here on this channel. It's all my opinion, it's all speculation. I just read energy, archetypal energy, and there is of course a disclaimer in the box below. We're going to have a look at this now. We're going to ask what the nature of this relationship is. It looked very cozy in that selfie. So how do these two men get on? Does Harry know how trashy this guy is, according to Prince Alexander anyway, who has warned Harry publicly against associating with this guy who sounds almost a bit like a conman or even a grifter? So does Harry know that this guy isn't all he claims to be? Is Harry regretting that selfie? Perhaps when he got home, got a telling off for hanging out with full royalty instead of real royalty. So how did that go down? Any regret, any buyer's remorse there? And is this foreshadowing? Is Prince Mario Max Schaumburg-Lippe, who seems like a bit of a caricature kind of a character, is this where Harry is heading? Is this what Harry is going to be in his life in California? Is this the way it's going to end up for him? That's where we're heading with this reading. And so let's see what the tarot has to tell us today about Harry and the king of trash TV. And just rather amusing that this is all going so horribly wrong, in my opinion. And there we have, oh wow, the Hermit card in reverse. That is the Harry card, because it's Major Arcana for Virgo. Hasbeen is a Virgo. there he is showing up. There's another friend we all know well, the Strength card in reverse. We'll put it away. We don't need it to already see what's going on here. Hermit in reverse is Harry in his negative aspect, Major Arcana. Harry, who would really be advised to keep his own counsel and stay on his own and not be enticed into attending these kinds of tacky awards ceremonies. This one was particularly tacky looking. If you ever saw the inside of that room, nothing glamorous about it at all. The withered salad on the table, all stuffed into a tiny little room. It really was trashy looking. Ill-advised, because the Hermit is about good advice, expert advice. It's about your own counsel, finding your true north in yourself, and it's in reverse. So following bad advice and not behaving in a way that is a way that's advisable. So has been in his shadow aspect there as the underlying energy. And as I say, Hermit tends to seclude himself and keep his own counsel, stay away from the limelight. Harry doing anything but big mistake. That is the underlying energy that I am reading. So the actual situation that we have going on with this Mario Max character and Harry, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. That is somebody who's got themselves into a spot of bother, a mental trap, really. The card is in reverse, so that's someone who's trying to get themselves out of a mess that they have created with their own mental, their own choices. It's self-created drama, the Eight of Swords, and needing to have a new vision, a new way of thinking to get themselves out of that mess. So Harry needs to really be very careful about these pitfalls that he is falling into, and he needs to find a way out of them. And pitfalls like that, those sort of hangers on, those kinds of people who latch on to people who are a bit dim, a bit naive, got lots of money but not much clue how to spend it wisely. And I think society has always been filled with these kinds of people who are waiting for a has-been to stray into their circle, their orbit. That is my personal opinion about this situation. But as I say, Harry has publicly been warned against this guy by Prince Alexander Schaumburg-Lippe himself. I do enjoy saying that surname, so I'm going to say it often. Not well, but often. So tell us about the relationship between these two men. They seemed very cozy, very friendly, beaming away. Didn't look like he'd been caught unawares and pulled into range of the shot. He looked like he was enjoying every moment of it. So what is the nature of their relationship? Are they big old friends here? Oh, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. And now bear in mind we're reading 2 days after the actual event. The Three of Cups is the friendship card. Literally, the party card, the friendship card, people you're comfortable with, you enjoy hanging out with, you can relax with, you can knock back a few glasses of something or whatever else you want to imbibe, but it's in reverse. So either this is a friendship that a lot of partying that might go on with this Mario Max guy behind the scenes, because the card is in reverse. And in these royal readings in particular, when these cards come out in reverse, it starts to indicate secret behavior, behavior you don't want the public to know about. So it could be a hidden friendship that has been going on for quite a long time, a party animal that has been likes to hang out with. He does seem to fit the bill, this Mario Max guy. Also, it could be a friendship that has now cooled in this space of 2 days, from the selfie to now, to the headlines in the Daily Mail. The Daily Mail is having a marvellous time, well, today, Mail on Sunday, having a wonderful time at the Parkles' expense since Harry discontinued his libel case against him. Seems that the floodgates have opened, and they really are trailing the Parkles now. Three of Cups in reverse, it might be an affair not to remember so much as to regret. So what does Hasbeen think about this Mario Max guy? What does he know about him? Does he know how shady he is? Allegedly. Let's chuck one of those in for just for old time's sake, really. What does he know about him? Oh, the Emperor in reverse. He knows that he is not what he claims to be. The Emperor is literally the king. And, wow. The king in reverse. He is not all that he claims to be. Harry knows. I don't know from this reading whether he's just found out over the course of the weekend. Perhaps from reading on Reddit, which the Daily Mail also seems to do. And perhaps the wife at home has been reading on that as well. We're going to find out, perhaps, in the next question. But the King of Trash TV, there it is, Emperor in reverse, quite literal. And sometimes tarot is extremely literal, incredibly literal, and this is one of those times with the Emperor in reverse. Definitely not royalty. Harry knows that. This is a recent discovery for Hasbeen. So in other words, next question, does he regret that selfie? Did he go home and have his head torn off by the wife who had done her research, her homework, and oh, that Prince Mario Max guy? Actually, not so much. So let's see, does he regret this? Oh, yes, he does. Oh, yes, he does. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, yes, he does. The King of Pentacles is another has-been card because he's earth sign. So we've already got the Hermit in reverse. So that's him in his fallen aspect, in his shadow self. And now we've got it again with the King of Pentacles. Same energy, has been in his fallen aspect, his shadow self, looking anything but kingly, looking anything but regal, looking anything but stable, wealthy. He's hanging out with a grifter. He has been accused of being a grifter very publicly, and now he's caught in a selfie that is going to be around forever with an acknowledged grifter. And that is King of Pentacles in reverse. Big, big, big mistake. So the final question that I have for the tarot today, and it's been a really bad day for Harry in terms of the readings I've done, is this foreshadowing? Is this his fate in the not too distant future? We know that, well, we believe, we hear that he's going to be doing some merching, some brand endorsements and things like that because he's desperate for money. Is he going to be on the shopping channel merching wealth elixirs like this trashy guy is doing or has done? Is this Harry's future? Is he going to be the next King of Trash TV? And we got the Two of Swords. He is at a crossroads in his life. It could go either way at this point. He could redeem himself. There is still time, because the Two of Swords is about a decision you have to make. A tricky decision, one that you can't really ask anyone else for advice on, one you've got to make yourself with very little guidance. Well, to us watching, or watching the situation, not watching this tarot reading, to us watching Harry, looking at the situation, it's clear as daylight. Quit the life in California and run back to the UK and beg and grovel and mea culpa and sackcloth and ashes and sit under that tree and lament until they forgive you and open the gates, and you can crawl in like a wretch and hide away from the public for the next 50 years. But he doesn't see that, of course, because he's Hermit in reverse. He has no inner guidance system. Despite his immense aviation experience, he just doesn't know which way is up or which way is down. He's got a decision to make there, and it's a critical decision for his future, and so it's undecided, jury's out. But if he had any sense, any brain, he would look at this and think, oh my word, do I want to end up like this guy whose face is literally crooked? You know, no disrespect to people with crooked faces, but if your face really shows your character, then, well, perhaps this guy's face shows his character. That's my personal opinion. But as I say, this guy is shady, according to Prince Alexander, one more time, Schaumburg Lippe. And Harry has reached a crossroads, and let us hope, for his sake, if we still care about his fate, that he actually makes a wise decision for once and chooses the route that doesn't lead to a shopping channel. So there it is. That's the reading, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow.